Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about the Ujjayi Pranayama, or the victorious breath. It's a type of breath that is typically used in flow classes or Vinyasa Flow classes. It's a heating breath. It's a breath that has a little bit of a sound, but we're going to start off with a little equal parts breath. So just without creating a sound, we're just going to build our breath a little bit first, and then we're going to engage that sound, let you practice that a little bit, and then give you a few tips about when to use it, when not to use it, and move on from there. So find a comfortable seat somewhere you can sit. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor. I just have to be in my yoga space, so I like to sit on the floor. I like to use a cushion so that my hips are supported, my knees aren't as strained as well. So once you've settled in there, allow yourself to close your eyes. Bring yourself into this space, on your mat, in your body. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. Let your eyes blink open. And first starting with just a little bit of equal parts breath. So equally breathing on the inhales as much as you do on the exhales. And all the breathing in yoga is done through the nose unless otherwise directed by your instructor. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to keep a slight engagement in the belly so that your ribs expand not only forward and backward, but also side to side. And then exhale all your air out. And then you're going to inhale to a count of 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Go and let your breath come back to normal. Settle in, just notice how that feels. A lot of times in class, a lot of times when people inhale, they think they have to inhale very quickly and exhale very quickly. So if a movement were to inhale, raise your arms up, they tend to go, but their arms aren't quite there yet, and then they're holding their breath. You want to hold your breath as little as possible when you're in yoga. You want to continue breathing. That's the great part about the yoga practice, is the breath. So if you were to inhale, you would inhale 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, and then on your exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be the end of your breath. All right, so you want to match your movements with your breath. Your breath is the guide rather than your movement the guide. So a lot of times I do notice when people are inhaling, they inhale a little quicker. So see if you can lengthen that out. It's definitely easier to exhale longer. We can forcefully take out that air a little bit easier than we can inhaling it. So the next part, we're going to add that little sound of the breath, the Ujjayi breath. So from there, all you're going to do is you're going to slightly constrict the back of your throat without tensing your jaw, without tensing your tongue. You're just going to slightly constrict the back of your throat. It's almost if you were fogging up a mirror to clean it or your glasses to clean them. So the way I like to practice it first is hold my hand up in front of my face so I can feel that breath. So you're just going to inhale and exhale with your mouth open, creating that little sound, that little constriction of the back of the throat. So exhale, inhale, a little harder, right? Exhale. Inhale, exhale, one more round, inhale, exhale. Good, go release the hand. So as you might have noticed, the inhale was a little bit more challenging, right? If you inhaled too hard, you might have coughed. So you really have to be gentle with that with your mouth open. When your mouth is closed, you're breathing through your nose, that one's much easier than with your mouth open. So we're going to try and do one round with our mouth open, and then all you're going to do is close your mouth, and you're going to continue that breath, but then the breath is going to come in and out of the nose, and see if you can create that little ha sound. All right, so it's like a ha sound or a wave sound. So exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. Close the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Allow your breath to come back to normal. Close your eyes for a moment. And you might have already noticed a little calming effect with that sound, with that little constriction of the back of the throat. And that sound wants to be loud enough for you, right, for you to hear. Your neighbors definitely don't have to hear it. If you could hear me, it's because I'm being a little bit more loud for the video for the sake of hearing the sound. But it just needs to be something that's audible to you to keep yourself rooted in the present moment. So by having that breath, that victorious, that Ujjayi breath, it helps kind of bring that brain that likes to jump around a million places, and it still will. But then with that breath, it kind of goes, oh yeah, I'm doing yoga. Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to be more present. So it helps you become more mindful of where you are when you're practice, and helps you bring yourself back to your breath so then you can be more present in the poses. So hopefully you can practice this next time you reach to your mat. Maybe check out a video that's right after this and practice along using this breath, something simple that you can match your movements and your breath together. Thank you for tuning in. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, and wear some sunblock. We'll see you next time. Namaste.